My name is Angie Perez from On Track Mentors, and I'm going to be discussing one topic today: what is marketing, and what are the two basic types of marketing. Um, I want you to know that these slides do not come from me. This is actually a presentation that was given at a local meetup, and the presenter at the time was John DeBills. He's an internet marketing expert, and I thought that his presentation was great, but there were two slides in his presentation that I wanted um, to kind of give my takeaways. And as I'm looking at John's presentation, I found that basically there are two types of marketing strategies. One is inbound and the other is outbound. One is permission based, one is interruption. So we're going to talk about those two types. The first one being outbound marketing. These are the types of things that I think that people are used to. It's what's comfortable and familiar. Um, if you're an independent contractor or a self-employed person and you're without a team or staff, you might do a lot of these responsibilities yourself. But basically, insider sales might be your business-to-business networking division, telemarketing, or people who are making either cold calls or warm calls, depending on if you have a list of clients or customers. You may also have people who are marketing at trade shows, or even providing seminars. And seminars, I think, are actually a good type of outbound marketing tactic. Just because people will come to you, and it's kind of a fair trade situation where if you provide tips, suggestions, or advice, the value to the customer is the information they receive, and the value to you is the business that you may receive from that customer or the credibility that you gain as a result of sharing your expertise. You also have your traditional print media, postcards, greeting cards, promotions in the mail. That's also considered your direct mailers. And I think that the other type of outbound marketing that people are used to is email marketing, newsletters, campaigns, which in today's day and age, it might be a little bit overused, or people might be inundated with email. Um, I notice even with myself, if I have 100 emails a day, about 30 to 40% of that is promotional, in which case I don't have 30 to 40% more income each day to buy those products and services. So um, those are all types of outbound marketing. In which case there's a result or a low result rate that comes from outbound marketing, 1 to 5%. That's not to say that these outbound marketing strategies wouldn't work or wouldn't be effective, but on average, we notice that outbound marketing tends to be a little bit less of a return on your investment. Sometimes it might be expensive. It could be wasteful if you're not tracking or following up. And it's becoming more difficult to kind of do this type of marketing, just because there's the national do not call list. There are people who are constantly unsubscribing from your emails. If you do email marketing, you may also find that people are, or it's hard to track who's seeing your advertisements if you place something in the newspaper. If you're placing things in print media, the demographics that you might receive um, might be interesting to know at a time, to see how many readers are actually receiving the material, and knowing how far or how good your reach is with that audience. Um, and it's important that when you do print media, you have to build up a reputation. You have to do it consistently in order to see a significant return on your investment. The other type of marketing is what we call inbound marketing. Um, this is when people naturally find you either through search engine optimization. That means that you purposefully picked out certain keywords, placed them in your meta tags on your websites. You also placed it in the titles of your website so that places like, well, or search engines like Google, Yahoo, MSN can find the information when people are searching for that information. The other type of inbound marketing might be pay per click. These are the ads that you might see on Google that appear on the right hand side on the first two pages or three pages. So people are basically paying for that ad placement, and if you have some type of reaction to their ads, you click on it and you go to their website. So that's also people looking to find you. You also have people who are uh, maybe reading your blogs and they're consistent and they become your readership. You have the social media buzz, Dig, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, those are the big ones. You may also develop something called targeted landing pages, which is where you ask the person who's visiting your site to do something immediately, either to buy, to leave contact information, or to sign up for something. That's when you're specifically asking the client to do something on your website. And in having or in using these inbound marketing strategies, you might be able to do or keep track of the analytics. If I contacted 100 people and 18 people saw my ad and 7 people brought, then those might be good numbers depending on your model. Okay, what we notice is that inbound marketing has a higher return on investment in general. It's also the type of marketing that you can analyze a lot easier and quicker. Um, it's sometimes permission based because people subscribe to things, or people return to your blog, or people agree to, or not agree, but they're inclined to click on your ad if there's something that sparks their interest. Um, so in terms of marketing, you have what we call inbound and you have what we call um, outbound. Inbound would be permission based. Those are all people who are coming to you naturally as opposed to you trying to seek them out. And depending on where you're at in your business, you might have to do a little bit of both, inbound as well as outbound. Outbound, you might start off with because it's what's familiar. It also helps you to build up your brand. And once you have this brand recognition, you can start focusing more on your inbound marketing. So that's one strategy, but the strategy for marketing always is based on your business model, your budget, and the type of clients or the type of audience that you're targeting. If you wanted to talk to me more about what your marketing could be and how we can get you on track, you can contact us at ontrackmentors.com. Again, this is Angie Perez, and this is in reference to marketing, the two types of marketing, inbound and outbound, and how to market yourself better. Thanks, and have a good day.